What's good, y'all? Rich Sosa checking back in, man. And I just want to start this video off by saying thank y'all so much to the Rich Gang family for always showing up, man. Thank y'all for your support. To the new supporters, if you are watching this and you are new, you are already a part of the Rich Gang family. So welcome to the fam, y'all. I just want y'all to know that I'm going to continue to drop every single build on both of these consoles, y'all. You will be getting both current as well as next gen. But as you can see by the looks of the title and the screen, the build that I'm bringing y'all today is going to be called the two-way mid-range facilitator, y'all. Now I'm telling y'all, this build is going to be really nice. We're going to have some pretty nice scoring options when it comes to this build. I do not want to ruin it for y'all, but as you can see, we do get the lockdown takeover, which is nice. So before we get into the making, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new, y'all. To the Rich Gang family and all the supporters, if there's one thing that y'all want to do to help me out, go ahead and run up those likes. Now let's go ahead and get right into it, y'all. Now, if you were paying attention to make this build, we are going to be making it out of the small forward position, y'all. It might be possible that you can make this build out of different positions, but honestly, I would say for the small forward, this is a really good build, as well as the badge setup that we're going to get. Now, when it comes to your height and weight, you could go a few different ways about it. For me, I'm going to go ahead and go with 6'8". When it comes to the weight, we're going to be going with 185, and the wingspan we're going to be at is going to be 7'6", y'all. Now, we're going to be able to get pro dribble moves once we hit 99. Wingspan is maxed out. I like that. Body shape I'm going with is going to be built. Now, when it comes to these stats, let's go ahead and get right into the physicals. Now, when it comes to your stamina, I always like to put my stamina at 91. That way, when you get 99, it maxes out. And plus, when you get that gym rat badge, you're going to have 99 anyways. Now, when it comes to the vertical, you want to go ahead and put this exactly at 80, y'all. For this build, we are not going to be touching our strength, but when it comes to the acceleration, of course, you want to go ahead and max this out. We're going to put that at 82. When it comes to your speed, we're going to max it out as well, so go ahead and put that at 85. Now, when it comes to the defense, we're going to go ahead and put our defensive rebound exactly at 68. When it comes to your offensive rebound, we're going to put that at 66. The good thing about this build is we're going to be able to max out our block. That is going to be at 95, y'all. Steal, we're going to go with 92. Perimeter defense, we're going to be going maxed out as well at 89, y'all. Now, I'm telling y'all, we get 23 badges. Really good on-ball defense as well as interior when it comes to blocking, y'all. So I'm telling y'all, this build is going to be really nice off top when it comes to the defense. Let's go ahead and get into the playmaking. So when it comes to your speed with ball, we're going to put that at 82. Ball handle is going to be at 76, and your pass accuracy is going to be at 92, y'all. When it comes to the free throw on this build, we are going to be putting that at 46. Three-pointer, we're going to put that at 81, and when it comes to the mid-range shot, that is going to be at 86. That's going to give you 8 badges off shooting, but again, that's really enough badges when it comes to shooting. Now, when it comes to the finishing, go ahead and put your post control at 83, put your driving dunk at 95, and your driving layup at 94. Now look, with the leftover attributes, you're going to see right here that we can put them towards a standing dunk to get those 18 badges. But if you go anything higher than that, it will be changing the build name. So again, there are a couple different things you could do when it comes to this build. You could lower badges in certain categories and higher other ones. That way, so you could try to get badges in certain ones. Right here, as you can see that I changed my interior defense as well. So you end up with the 76 interior. That's another way to go. But again, you do risk changing the build name. I personally feel like the way I have it is honestly probably one of the better ways to go about it. Like I said, there are different ways you could do it. But I just think that the shooting, you don't need to go overboard with it. Because of the fact, like I said, I have hit 3-point shots when it comes to my main build with only 5 to 6 shooting badges. You don't need that much, but when it comes to guard, I feel like you definitely do because it makes a much bigger difference. Now, let's go ahead and check out some of the takeovers that you get when it comes to this build. As you can see, we get the slashing, we also get the playmaking. Now let's go ahead and check out the defense, but last takeover that we get is the post scoring, y'all. I love the fact that we get this because honestly you're going to be able to hit some shots when it comes to using this build. If you want to go the post scoring route, you definitely can pick one of those takeovers, but you necessarily do not need to do that. You can honestly go overboard and pick double takeovers for lockdown when it comes to this build. That will be super toxic. I feel like picking one of the post scoring ones with finishing moves would be really fun, but I'm gonna go with extreme clamps. And as you can see, y'all, we get the two-way mid-range facilitator, y'all. Scottie Pippen comparisons, Jimmy Butler as well. I feel like that's pretty accurate. Now let's go ahead and check out what this build is going to look like once we get it to 99. So if you grind this build out to 99 as well as get gym rat, you're going to get +4 and another +4 when it comes to gym rat. So your stamina is going to get boosted to 99. Your vertical will be an 89. Your strength is going to be 59, close to 60. Acceleration, that's going to get boosted to 90. And when it comes to your speed, that's going to be 93. The good thing about your rebounding is you're going to have a 72 defensive rebound. Offensive rebound will be exactly at 70. Your block is going to be 99. Steal is going to go up to 96. And our perimeter defense is going to get boosted to 93. Ball handle, we're going to get the pro dribble moves with an 80 ball handle. Speed with ball will be at an 86. When it comes to your three-pointer, that's going to be at 85. Mid-range is going to be at 90. And we're going to have 99 driving dunk as well as a 98 driving layup. And your post control is going to go up to an 87, y'all. I love the fact that this build is so versatile and is able to do so many different things when it comes to using it. Now, let's go ahead and get into the shooting badges, y'all. So, Hot Zone Hunter is the first badge you want to put on for this build, especially on gold. It's going to make a huge difference. Now, deep threes on gold is another one that you can consider. You necessarily do not need it on gold if you're not going to be taking that many shots that are deep. You could go with catch and shoot as well as corner specialists on higher tiers, or you could drop all of these badges down to silver tier, which is another really good option. I could also drop your deep threes down to bronze and put it on Hot Zone Hunter and put that on gold, but it's going to come down to what y'all want to do. I'm just trying to give y'all some ideas. Now let's go ahead and get into the defense, y'all. This is going to be a really important stat when it comes to this build. So first things first, I love the fact that we get Intimidator but on Hall of Fame for this build. I love the fact that it's a rare build and it gets that, makes it super OP. Now let's go ahead and put on clamps on gold as well. From here you could go with just straight Hall of Fame badges, or you could spread the wealth and go with a couple different badges with different tiers anywhere you want. Defensive Leader as well as Heart Crusher both go hand in hand. I feel like those are really good badges. Another one I'm going to put on is going to be Chase Down Artist on bronze, just so we get animations, or you could go with Hall of Fame as well as Rim Protector on Hall of Fame as well. Tireless Defender is a badge that I really like. Pickpocket is going to be very useful, especially with the fact that we have a high steal. So these are badges that I would really consider using when it comes to this build. Heart Crusher, especially with the fact that we have a high steal as well as block, is going to go really handy with this build. But I'm going to go ahead and end it with Defensive Leader. Now let's go ahead and get right into the playmaking. First thing you want to do with this build is put on Quick First Step on gold. From here, I'm going to go ahead and put on Handles for days. Now, to help out your teammates, you could go with Floor General or you could go with Dimer, y'all. It's really going to come down to what y'all want to do. There are so many different ways you could go about making this build because of the fact that we have a lot of badges in different categories. Now, Downhill is one you can consider because we do have a huge success rate when it comes to the finishing because of the fact that we have all the contact dunks. Now, Ankle Breaker on silver is one that I would like to put on just so we break ankles, but if you don't want it on, you necessarily don't need to put it on. Now, I'm going to go with Posterizer on Hall of Fame when it comes to the finishing, as well as Postpin Technician. Like I said, there's probably different ways to make this build, so there's probably a way where you don't need to put on Post Control, so you wouldn't use Postpin Technician, and you could put on any other badge you'd want to. I'm going to go with Pro Touch as well as Fearless Finisher on gold, or you could go with it on Hall of Fame and put on Lob City Finisher on bronze just so you get the animations. But I'm going to leave on Postman Technician, go with Pro Touch on gold. As you can see, the setup of 16, 8, 20 and 23. If y'all watch this entire video through, thank y'all so much to the Rich Gang family and all the supporters for watching it. Thank y'all for having me a part of y'all morning, y'all evening, y'all night. But man, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new, y'all. To the Rich Gang family and all the supporters, go ahead and run up those likes. Be sure to share it with your family and friends. And last but not least, turn on post notifications so y'all can see when I upload every single day. Man, with all that being said, I got one last thing to say. Rich out.